Last lesson of the chapter. This is day 7 of chapter 3, the second part of chapter 3. It's actually the same lesson as yesterday, solving absolute value inequalities. So remember, you break these apart into compounds. And remember, what you have to remember is if it's a less than, you make an and. If it's a greater than, you make a or. You have to get that absolute value alone first. Absolute value is alone first on the first one there. It is a less than, so I know it's going to be an and. So I solve it like it is. 3 minus 5m is less than or equal to 47. And then I do the flipped version. So 3 minus 5m is, m is greater than or equal to negative 47. So to move this positive 3, I would subtract 3. So I have negative 5m is less than or equal to 44. 44 divided by negative 5, so I have to flip, is m is greater than or equal to negative. There's nothing that goes into 44 and 5 besides 1, so I can leave it as 44 over 5. And solving the other half, again, I would subtract 3 to get rid of a positive 3. So negative 5m is greater than or equal to negative 50. And then negative 50 divided by negative 5. I divided by negative, so I have to flip. Would be m is less than or equal to 10. Easy one first. Solid dot at 10, going to the left. 44 over 5. Let's see, 5 goes into 44 8 times, so this would be negative 8 4/5. So just a little bit more than negative 9. And we're looking at a solid dot to the right. So I'd be in between these 2 points. All right, number 2 is a greater. So that is an or. We have 4 plus 5k is greater than or equal to 9. And then we do 4 plus 5k is less than or equal to negative 9. So to get rid of a positive 4, we subtract 4 on both sides. So we have 5k is greater than or equal to 5. And then when you divide 5 by 5, we get k is greater than or equal to 1. Or, to get rid of a 4, again, we subtract 4. So we're at 5k is less than or equal to negative 13. Negative 13 divided by 5 gives us k is less than or equal to, can't reduce that, so negative 13 over 5. So easy one first. We've got a solid dot at 1 going to the right. And then it's going to go to the right forever because it's an or, all the way up to infinity. Then negative 13 fifths, let's see, 5 goes into 13 twice with 3 leftovers. So it's negative 2 3/5. So let's see, is it solid? Yep, so solid and going to the left. Because remember, ors, you can be here or there. So you can be on the left or on the right. Okay, let's keep on going. So on the next problems, you're going to have to get that absolute value alone first before you start breaking it apart. So like on number 3, the absolute value is not alone because of the plus 6. So to get rid of a plus 6, we would subtract 6. So then we're at the absolute value of x plus 5 is less than 8. Break it apart. Less than and. So we have x plus 5 is less than 8, and then x plus 5 is greater than negative 8. So to get rid of a 5, we would subtract 5. So we have x is less than 3, and to get rid of a 5, we subtract 5. So x is greater than negative 13. So x is less than 3, open dot at 3, go into the left. But not to the left forever because x is greater than negative 13. Open dot at negative 13, going to the right. So I'm in between. Number 4, the absolute value is not alone because of this negative 10. So I start by adding 10 on both sides. So I'm at the absolute value of r over 7 is less than 1. So now that it's alone, less than and. So I have r over 7 is less than 1, and r over 7 is greater than negative 1. To get rid of the divide by 7, we multiply both sides by 7. So we have r is less than 7. And to get rid of the divide by 7, we multiply by 7. So r is greater than negative 7. So r is less than 7 would be an open dotted 7 going to the left. But then r is greater than negative 7 is an open dotted negative 7 going to the right. So to be to the right of negative 7 and to the left of positive 7, I'm in between negative 7 and 7. All right, last two. Got to get that absolute value alone first. He's not because of a minus 10. So we start by adding 10 on both sides. We have the absolute value of 9x is greater than or equal to 81. Greater than is an or. So we have negative 9x is greater than or equal to 81. Or negative 9x is less than or equal to negative 81. So then to solve, I divide by negative 9. So I have to flip. X is less than or equal to negative 9. Or divide by negative 9. So I got to flip that one too. X is greater than or equal to positive 9. So I have a solid dot at negative 9 going to the left forever. I can be there, or solid dot at positive 9 going to the right, the greater than forever. I can be here, or I can be there. Number 6, to get the absolute value alone first, there is a divide by 7. We would multiply by 7. So we're sitting at the absolute value of n minus 5 is less than or equal to 3 times 7 is 21. Less than, and, so n minus 5 is less than or equal to 21. And n minus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 21. To get rid of a minus 5, we would add 5. So we've got n is less than or equal to 26. And to get rid of a minus 5, we add 5. N is greater than or equal to negative 21 plus 5 is negative 16. So less than or equal to 26 would be a solid dot at 26. Less than is to the left. Greater than or equal to negative 16 would be a solid dot at negative 16 to the right. So you end up in between. That is how you solve absolute value inequalities.